All right. Let me go get some water real quick. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Did you eat your food, boy? Huh? Did you eat your food? Come on. Let's get your food. Oh, shit. Wait for a couple more viewers to get in here so I could give you this spiel on this CO, as you can see with this thumbnail. This is the most disrespectful CO I ever ran across in the whole time I've ever did prison time. Welcome back to Prison Yard TV. A couple of announcements. I've been making these announcements on all my videos I've been doing. But first, if you already haven't smashed that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button and please leave a comment. Jim Flips had to go hit the pipe or something. What the fuck you talking about, bro? Hey, if you don't like my videos and you're gonna be disrespectful, just get off my shit. I don't need your damn support, homie. Oh, disrespectful ass cat, man. Anyway, back to what I was getting at. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. March 2nd is our opening of our podcast. We're going to be streaming a broadcast. Our podcast on Family Flavors, the Slide WBN radio station. I'll be streaming it live from Prison Yard TV, and they'll be streaming it live on the radio station every Thursday starting March 2nd from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. It'll be a 2-hour podcast. The hell? I just got a phone call. I gotta try to learn how to block these phone calls. Anyways, so yeah, starting March 2nd, we'll be starting our podcast, our live podcast. It'll be nationwide. I appreciate all the support. My channel's growing very rapidly, and I appreciate it. Also, I got the merch. I got the Prison Yard TV t-shirts. I got the wallets on the way. I'm thinking about doing hats next, but right now we got the t-shirts. I got every color, every size. I'm having the wallets done. I think I'm having 50 wallets I ordered. I'll have 30 of them printed up and ready to go by the end of this month. But right now I got the t-shirts. If you want to purchase a t-shirt, they're $25.99. If you want to get in the raffle to win a t-shirt, it's $10. And I'll give you your raffle number, and I'll put you up for the raffle at the end of February or sometime in March. I got the idea from Everything Regular. He been raffling off Harley Davidsons and trucks and stuff, and that's where I got the idea from. So I'm starting out small. I'm gonna raffle off t-shirts and a lowrider bike, and hopefully I'll get up to raffling off vehicles. I should raffle off my Mercedes, man, because the person that was gonna buy it didn't end up buying it, and I don't want to go through the trouble of putting it up for sale and all that shit. I might just raffle off my Mercedes, man. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. I'm gonna wait for a few more viewers to get in here so I can get to the video. This video right here, I forgot about this cat, and someone just reminded me yesterday about this CO that I met in Solano back in 2001. And he was a straight character, man, and he didn't give a damn about anything. This cat, he was the most disrespectful cop I've ever ran across in my history of being alive. This cat was something else, and he didn't give a damn. He had a big ass scar on his neck from getting sliced or stabbed in his neck by a alleged prison gang member in San Quentin on his first day of work. And I don't know what he did to get stabbed like that, but he must have disrespected somebody. And I've had conversations with this cat. He didn't really have no animosity towards any black inmates, but he hated northern Hispanics, man. And I guess that's who stabbed him back in San Quentin. But of course, he started working at another prison, Solano, and I met him in 2001. And this cat was very disrespectful, man. So what happened was, it was his first day on the job in San Quentin. I think in the late 70s or early 80s, because I think it was the early 80s. I talked to this cat, and this is what he told me. He told me that a northerner stabbed him in his neck. He didn't say the reason why, but he died on the gurney, and they brought him back. They didn't stab him. They sliced his jugular vein. And a CO, they life flighted him up out of there, and he didn't have enough time. This cat didn't have enough time in for leave of absence. So all kind of COs came together and donated their time so he could take 9 months off to heal. And when he came back, I don't know if he came back to San Quentin, but he ended up in Solano, and that's where I met him at, in H-Dorm in Solano. And he had a vengeance. He really had it out for the Northern Mexicans. And I don't know if you guys know about H-Dorm in Solano, but at the time, the Northerners were on lockdown, so they wasn't allowed in the gym. They was all in the cells. This was a level 3 yard, B yard or 2 yard. It was where the hole was at. I think back then they used to call it 1, 2, 3, and 4 yard, but I think they call it A, B, C, and D yard now, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't been there in a while, but it was 1, 2, 3, and 4 yard, and we was on the 2 yard in H-Dorm. And this cat's name was CO Zaragoza, but he hated to be referred to as a CO. He wanted to be called prison guard, and everything he signed, like medical kites and stuff, he wouldn't write CO like most cops would write on their signature. He would write prison guard Zaragoza. And at the time, he was in his late 40s, maybe early 50s, and he had this big ass scar on his neck, and he used to work out all the time. You could tell he was in shape, right? And like I said, me and another cat from Sacramento, Spooky B from Oak Park, we used to chop it up with this cat. He had come to work and show us pictures of his car and shit. He would brag about all the other correctional officers he used to mess with, have relationships with, and he had talked shit about some of them. Anyways, the cat was so disrespectful. I'm going to give you guys some stories about what I witnessed with my own eyes. So he really looked out, and I don't want to say he was doing nothing illegal, but you could tell he navigated towards the Serendos, towards the Southsiders, and he was real lenient with them guys. But if you got on his bad side, I seen him before, because there was smoke in there. You could smoke cigarettes, but you had to be in a designated smoke area. And if he caught you smoking outside of that designated smoking area, I seen him take ashtrays full of cigarette butts and ashes and dump it on people's beds, on their pillows where they sleep, man. I seen him do that. And I also seen him working in a tower when the Northerners got on modified program, which means they was pretty much being released off of lockdown after a year lockdown. He would get in the tower and call them busters. All you busters, report back to your building, or he'd call their last name. That's how disrespectful this cat was. And on level 3 and level 4 prisons, when someone disrespects a whole collective like that, it's dangerous. It's dangerous for everyone around them. And at the time, like I said, the Northerners were on lockdown, but I don't know what I was only on that main line for like a year and a half before I got in trouble and transferred to Jamestown. This was 2001, 2002. I was there, and a lot of people, man, even the other staff that worked there, they didn't like working with this cat because he put a lot of other correction officers' lives in danger, and it was crazy because he would disrespect the Northerners by calling them busters, man. And it's like I was waiting for the time when the Northerners hit him again, because you just don't do that. Like if you disrespect a whole gang like that, you could be sure you're looking for trouble. And I don't know if the Northerners were waiting to get all the way out lockdown to do something for him. I wasn't there that long. I wasn't there long enough to see what had happened with this cat, but I'm sure something happened. What I just found out yesterday is he's retired. And I remember that the rumor was he was living in Sacramento in the Elk Grove area. And he had a low rider. He used to come to work. And in H-Dorm, when you're on the yard, on 2 yard, you can see the parking lot. So he used to park his car where everyone could see it. That was against regulations. You didn't want convicts or inmates knowing what kind of car you drove and where you lived and all that type of stuff if you was a correction officer or any kind of staff. But this guy, he didn't give a shit, man. And he let it be known that he didn't like Northern Mexicans. Like I said, he never disrespected me or anyone that I know about from Sacramento that I used to hang with, but he had it out for the Northern Mexicans, man. And the rumor was, I didn't hear this from him. He told us he got stabbed, and he got stabbed by a Northerner, NF cat in San Quentin back in the days. But other people had told me that on his first week while he was on the job, he disrespected a Northerner in San Quentin. That's why he got sliced in his neck like that. I don't know if that's a true statement or not, but I do know he did get assaulted and he almost died. He died and they brought him back on the gurney. And shit, he had nuts to come back to work for the prison system after working for 1 week and getting his life took like that and coming back. But a lot of people would have never came back to work. They'd have been spooked. But he came back and he gave them cats hell. He roped them up every chance he got. He would toss up their cells. He would go in their buildings and tear their shit up. But he was a character. He used to come to work, man, and watch people work out and try to give you pointers on working out. And then he would show his calves, like let it be known he was a workout fanatic. And in his late 40s, early 50s, he was pretty cut up. This cat was really in shape. I know two people personally that worked at Solano. And one of them was a distant family member. And the other one was an ex-girlfriend, and she was a SAP program counselor. And I asked her and him about this cat. Like I said, they did not like working next to this guy because of the way he carried himself and how he jeopardized his colleagues. Solano, when I was there in 2000, the early 2000s, it seemed like every year they would have a riot with I don't know why Sacramento in the Bay Area. Well, I know why. They would get into it every summertime up there. I was only there for one summer, but we got into it. But the rumor was every summer the Bay Car and the Sacramento Damus would get in a riot. And it was over money. It was always over the drug trade, man. Solano had the most drugs out of every prison I ever been to, besides Vacaville. Vacaville was like an open, it was an open door. It was like they had so much drugs there. And when you get a prison that every car is selling drugs, it causes so much problems. Like, I think the prison that I thrived the most at was the furthest prison I ever been to from Sacramento, and that was Donovan. And I was on I believe it was the A yard in Donovan. It was the only level 3 mainline yard. Everything else was level 4 or level 2 PC yard, and A yard was the only mainline GP yard when I was there. And I think I was there in 2013, or wait, when did my grandfather die? 2015. That's when I left there, 2015. And they didn't have that much stuff there, even though it was in San Diego County. I kind of like, no, I don't want to say took the yard over, but I made more money there than any prison I ever been at. And it was easy to get stuff in there, and the prices, when there's not, when you don't have a consistent drug market on a prison yard, and there's one or two people that have the sack, you can put your own prices on things. And I remember, I got 35 cell phones, and I got them through the ranch. A female from Sacramento flew out there, got picked up by someone else in there's girl, and they went and got us 35 phones, and I ended up getting them in, right? And I think I had 20 cans of tobacco and 100 electronic cigarettes. And the cell phones, when I got there was one cat there that had a few cell phones, and he was selling flip phones for $2,500 to $3,000. He had very little smartphones, and he would hold on to them and sell them for $5,000, $5,500. So when I got my phones, I was selling them for $4,500 a piece. I only had 3 flip phones, all the rest smartphones. I had all kind of different brands, Galaxies, Motorola's, all type of shit. And I was selling them for $4,500. And I made a lot of money at Donovan State Prison with cell phones and tobacco. E-cigarettes, I was selling one e-cigarette for $100 a piece. And they was called blues. They was black, and the tip lit up blue when you hit them, and they would last. They say each e-cigarette was equivalent to a carton of cigarettes. So I had 100 of those, and I was selling those for $100 a piece. I did get 10 or 15 of them taken. I had them in my damn baby powder, and someone, I don't know if they told on me or not, but when they hit my cell, they found 15 e-cigarettes, and they was tripping on that. They never seen e-cigarettes in prison at the time. But yeah, I made a lot of money. But back to this CO, man. In my whole career of being in prison, there was 3 COs that stood out to me. And one was CO Zaragoza. He was the most disrespectful cop and had the balls of a fucking bull, the way he would call out inmates and shit, convicts, and disrespect them. The second one was a CO at DVI, and it was a female. And she was married to another CO there, and something about her, she did not like me at all. And I had a conjugal visit coming up, my first conjugal visit. And she made sure she wrote me up a week before my conjugal visit. She knew I was getting one. There's a list of people going on conjugal visits, and she wrote me up so I would get my conjugal visit. She was like she was a witch, man. She couldn't stand me, and I couldn't stand her. And the third one was at CMC, Vasquez. And there was 2 brothers named Vasquez, but this Vasquez, there was a skinny Vasquez and a fat Vasquez. And skinny Vasquez worked on a quad. What building? I think 1 building or 2 buildings. And that cat right there, It wasn't a personal thing with him. He just terrorized. He was the phone cop. He would sniff out phones and find phones all the time. And you know, in CMC, when I was there, I paroled from there in 2018, March of 2018, and I got there in 2017. And I had a phone there. I had two phones the whole time I was there. I had two phones, and one of them, the inside of the charger, you know, where you plug the charger in, the damn prongs were broke, so I hid it, and I didn't use that phone. It wasn't even turned on. I hid it in my typewriter. And the other phone that I had that I used, I never had the cell with me except at nighttime. And I would send it to other people's cells and let people use it. I rent it out, and at nighttime I'd get it back. And this cat would come to work at 6 in the morning, and he would come and hit cells, and he could never find my phone. Right, about 6 months after being there, he worked overtime. So he worked at nighttime, and we was on night yard. And my homie Ty Stick, me, and a homie named Tone from Stockton, we was on the yard chopping it up. And someone came to the window and told me, hey, Vasquez is in your cell. But I wasn't tripping because my main phone was outside with me. But that motherfucker took my typewriter and took it to the x-ray machine and seen something, and he couldn't tell it was a phone, but I used to wrap my phone in carbon paper. That you guys, if you guys don't know, carbon paper, what it does is if you x-ray it, it just comes out a black. You can't see through carbon paper on an x-ray machine. That's something we learned in prison. And this cat x-rayed my typewriter and seen a black square that shouldn't have been there, and actually gave it to another CO, and they found that phone. But like I said, it wasn't on. They wrote me up for it, and they were satisfied that they got my phone, but they really didn't get my phone that I used. So, you know, I got a write-up, got 8 more points or 6 more points, whatever it was, for the write-up. And that stopped my transfer because I was trying to transfer out of there. But Vasquez was an all-around dick. And what I mean by that is he just was an asshole to everybody. And he had his little snitches. One of them was in my building with me, and he was from the Bay Area. And he was his pet. And he was a big old dude, man. He was a lifer. And everyone knew that he was a snitch. He ended up getting stabbed and jumped on, and they finally got him up out of there, man. His name was Joe from West Oakland, man. And he was half Samoan and half black. And everyone knew that cat wasn't no good, but they finally got him up out of here. Donald Johnson, what's up, player? James, we waiting to holler at X-Rated for what he did in that house in Meadowview. We ain't forgot. Oh, shit. You know what, James? I'm not going to touch on that subject, man. X-Rated's been out for 4 years now. I believe it's been 4 years. He got out a year after I was out. I talked to him. I seen him. You know, I talked to Jamal. And Jamal is the cat from Meadowview that his name is Molly. I don't know if you're from Meadowview, James. If you are, you know Molly. I talk to Molly frequently. And I'm gonna tell you guys a story, man. When X-Rated was fighting that case for killing Miss Harris, Molly was in the county jail with us. And me, X-Rated, and my homie Pookie, we was going to court, and we got on the elevator, and Molly got on the elevator. And I thought they was gonna fight. You know what I mean? We wasn't gonna get in it. But they didn't end up fighting. I don't know, you know. Molly got on there on the elevator. We was on we was on 6 West, I believe, and we was going down, and we stopped on 5 West, and Molly got on the elevator, and for sure I thought they was gonna fight, and they didn't end up fighting. Molly was like, man, my mom wouldn't want this; she would want the peace. But to me, and this ain't trying to degrade anyone's gangsterism or anything, but to me, it don't matter who, what, when, where. If somebody killed my mother, it wouldn't have mattered where I seen him, who was around, the president of the United States, God himself. I would be in attack mode and try to kill that individual. And you know, Molly is a Molly's a good guy, man. So is KK. I grew up with Molly and KK. Me and KK went to John Steele together. We used to backflip together. I haven't seen KK in a while, but I have seen Molly, Jamal Harris. And shout out to Miss Harris, rest in peace. And I understand what you're saying, James, but you know, my channel's not geared towards that kind of stuff, man. I'm trying to save people from getting into trouble, going to prison like I did. Um, his sister Tasha, hit the like button. Yeah, hit the like button, James. Good looking out. He a little nigga. Who's a little nigga? X-rated? Yeah, X-rated is about 5'6", 5'7", bro. Molly's way bigger, and KK is a small dude too. KK's like 5'6", 5'7". But yeah, James, I understand where you're coming from. You must be from Meadowview or somewhere in Sacramento. Let me see. Had to go hit the pot, man. I think I know you from somewhere. You probably do, James. I was there. They were locked down on level 2 yard. Who was locked down on the level 2 yard? Future stepdad. We waiting to holler at X-Rated for what he did in that house in Meadowview. We ain't forgot. We still out here. Hit the like button. What about KK, James? What about Tasha? Jamal's a little nigga? You're a northerner? Yeah. You from Sac? You from Sacramento, James? So you from Sacramento and you're a northerner and you're speaking on blood and Crip business, which is okay with me. But you know, like I said, I'm from 29th Street, homie, and I mess with a lot of Meadowview cats. I mess with Woochie, real tough. I mess with Pokey. I mess with Danny. To this day, me and Pokey, we still bet on football. And I see these cats frequently, bro. So you're talking about a sore subject. And if you ain't on the ends on that, I wouldn't bro, just chopping history. Yeah, but you are chopping history, but you said we waiting to holler at X-Rated for what he did in that house in Meadowview. We ain't forgot. By you saying that, bro, you know X-Rated sees these videos, and I'm sure Molly does too. And by you saying that, that's creating tension that something happened years and years and years ago. That shit happened in the early 90s, bro. And you know, that's a sore subject for the gardens, period, for everybody in the gardens. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, X-Rated didn't do that. He didn't do this. He didn't kill Miss Harris. Was he there? That's another subject. He admits being there, but he ain't the actual one that pulled the trigger and killed Miss Harris. Man, I knew Miss Harris very well. And you know, I feel for that family. I feel for KK and Jamal. They grew up, you know, without their mother. So, you know, this video wasn't about that. You just threw me off, bro. We'll save that for another video. Maybe I'll get Molly on here and he can speak about that. I doubt if he even wants to speak about that, bro. But man, you just threw me off with that comment right there, bro. What about Buff from Meadowview? I know Buff. You're mentioning all these names. What about them? You went to Freeport in the 70s? Yeah, I went to John Morse. We used to play Freeport in flag football in the 70s. Dave Johnson, what's happening, homie? Who was that right there? Future. Damn, your name is Future Stepdad on here. What's up, future stepdad? Salutes to you. Hey, like I was saying, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, man, I got 39 or 40% of people that watch my videos aren't subscribed. We used to ride bikes in the fields in the back. You mean Honda Hills? Yeah, I was just walking my dog in Honda Hills last week. I still walk out there, bro. You can see Delta Shores from that park now. Sick player. Sick player. Yeah. Anyways, if you guys want to purchase one of these Prison Yard t-shirts, I got them for sale. If not, you could buy a $10 raffle ticket. I'm raffling 5 of them off. They're $10. Just send me your address. I'll send you. You can cash out me $10. I'm gonna raffle 5 of them off. They'll be first place, second place, and third place. It's $10 a raffle ticket, man. These shirts cost like $19, $18 to print up. To have them printed on and to buy the shirt, it costs $18. So I'm not really making nothing off of these shirts by selling them for $25.99. I got different colors. As you see, I'm wearing red today. Yesterday I wore purple. I got red, purple, navy, black, and pink. That's what I have right now. I'm trying to get white t-shirts right now, and I have red wallets, blue wallets, black wallets, and brown wallets coming with Prison Yard logo on the wallets. And I gotta sell them for $49.95, bro. And I'm making $5 on each one after I get the logo sold in. So these aren't cheap wallets, and they're not cheap logos. The logos are actually being sewed into the wallet. And I'm selling those for, I should sell them for a little bit more than that. I should sell them for $79.99. But I don't want to bump the price up so much where no one could afford them. I don't want to be sitting on 50 damn wallets. But these shirts, man, I'm trying to get these shirts out, man. If you guys haven't became a member of my channel, press that join button, man. It's $3.99, $9.99, $24.99, or $49.99. You can become a platinum member. I'm not expecting you guys to become a platinum member, but you could afford $3.99, become a member. And what you get by becoming a member of Prison Yard TV, you get exclusive content, exclusive videos. You get my audio book, The Man Behind the Woman. You get badges. You get what are them emojis, different emojis. But most important, you get content that I can't give you on my regular channel. So if you become a member, you get exclusive content. See how the YouTube world works, how YouTube runs this shit. I can't speak about this, all the stuff I want to speak about on YouTube. And they really monitor what you say and how you say it on YouTube. But if you become a member, I have an open playing field and I can talk about anything. It's not it won't be demonetized. So I got exclusive videos for my members only. And there's some stuff in there that I can't talk about on regular YouTube, man. So that's the most important thing. And my book, The Man Behind the Woman, you get an audio book. I know more of your history than you. Yeah, is that right? So I've been from 29th Street Garden Block Crips since 1983, homie. I'm 53 years old. So how are you going to tell me more of my history than I know? I debate that, bro. I'm 53 years old. I don't think you can tell me anything about the Gardens. Before the banging, yeah, I was there before the banging too when we was dog catchers, homie. We wasn't Garden Block Crips or Meadowview Bloods. We was dog catchers. So I don't think you could tell me anything about this shit. I know more before a lot of my relatives was from 29th Street, 71 Street Avenue. Oh, just hit me right now. I think he wants to join me. You want to come on? G Parkway was dog. No, they wasn't, homie. We was dog catchers. The Gardens was dog catchers. Big Big Skillet, Donald Haley. I can name all of them. Mad Dog. You can't tell me nothing about the dog catchers, homie. Don't bite. 71st Ave. What about 71st Ave? What about that? G Parkway was not dog catchers, homie. The only dog catcher that lived in G Parkway was Donald Haley, and he lived there very briefly. Junior Woods was a dog catcher. Gerard Graves was a dog catcher. Jamie Graves. Okay, everyone knows Donald Haley, and what about it? Everyone knows Donald Haley if you're from the Gardens. Donald Haley's in jail right now. Man, come on, man. You can't tell me nothing about this shit over in the Gardens, homie. My mom still lives in the same house since 1970, bro. Been living in the same house since 1970. What does that say? If you're a Northern, I know your big homie Larry Labor, Shotgun, Troy Rodriguez, Henry Perez, Nino. Nino's my best friend, bro. What does that say? Big Skull, what's happening? You want to come on here with me and do a little debating with these cats? You've been from the hood as long as me almost. What about Slim from 24th Street? What about him? I was in Solano with Slim. Slim killed Shaka Low. Shaka. Who was that? Oh, what's up, Renee? You know, just chopping it up, telling about this CO story. This damn CO that used to disrespect the Northerners. Okay, you lived all over there in the 70s, and I lived over there in the 70s too. What? I mean, are you trying to debate with me or something, homie? I mean, so what? You lived over there in the 70s. A lot of people has. What's your point, bro? What are you trying to? I don't understand your motive for your comments. It don't make sense, bro. My channel's not for that, for debating about who's been from where. What about Danger Island? I grew up on the Rock. What about it? My brother got killed in the Rock in 1974, bro. Bazzy. So what? I mean, what do you? I don't understand what you're getting at, bro. Cadillac Tone had that shit sold up. 1982, 81, 82, 83, and 84. Okay, so what? We gave Oak Park major problems too. What, bro? Get off my channel. I don't need your support on my channel. If you trying to get on here and cause problems and debate, I ain't with all that shit, homie. Oak Park gave y'all major problems. Is that right? I could tell you some shit on here that you wouldn't even believe, homie. What about Cadillac Tone? That's the homie. All right, Snails. Yeah, I know. They're trolls, bro. Got negativity in their blood. They don't like life. They're not happy with themselves, so they get on YouTube and make derogatory statements. Needs a DP. He needs a DP. David Johnson, what's happening, homie? Yeah, people just get on here to say negative shit all the time. But I address it. Yeah, okay. We didn't want no smoke with 4th Ave, but 3 of my homies went down for a murder. The first murder in Oak Park. The first 29th Street on Oak Park murder, but I'm not going to get into that. I hope all of them saw your interview with Cartoon. Good stuff. Oh, yeah. So me and Cartoon got a lot of stuff going on right now, bro. He's going to be, they're throwing a concert in Virginia, West Virginia, and I'm trying to get out there. But me and Cartoon got some other stuff going on. I'm gonna help him do his book, and also we're gonna be collaborating a lot more, man, on Cartoon 53. Um, Also, I think he's gonna join my podcast. He's gonna be one of my guests on my podcast. I'm gonna have him on there. I'm trying to get Pretty Boy from 60s. He finally got out after doing, I think, 38 years in prison. I'm gonna have older cats on the podcast. You know what I mean? And we're gonna be kicking up all kind of shit. We're not just gonna be talking about prison shit either on my podcast. We're gonna be talking about life in general, um, the music industry, the book industry, and shit like that. You know what I mean? Um, so like I was saying, if you become a member, man, you can get my book now. Otherwise, you're gonna have to wait for the hard copies on my book. Hey, Big E, I got a partner out in he's from DC, right? And I had sent him his shirt. He was one of the first ones to buy a shirt. And I sent him the shirt, but I sent somebody to send them out and they sent them all back. So I got to resend. So was Brother Lynch a factor from your area? What do you mean a factor? As far as gangbanging? No, not at all. Brother Lynch was a factor in the music industry. Brother Lynch was never a factor as far as gangbanging in Sacramento. I mean, as far as the block, he wasn't a factor as far as the banging shit. But as far as the music shit, yeah, he made an impact. Him and Sibo and T Nutty, and X Rated. X Rated right now, he just blew up when he came home, man. I'm real proud of X Rated about how he conducts himself in his business. He done passed up all the people from Garden Block as far as rapping's concerned. He blew up. He passed everybody up in the music industry as far as people from my neighborhood. X Rated got his chips right now. Trust me when I say that. Yeah, next level. Rated's doing very, very well right now. Very well. He done passed up everybody from Garden Block when it comes to the bag in the music industry. He's smart. He's a very intelligent individual. That's the little homie. I love that fool. It used to go hard here in Denver. Yeah, have you heard his new shit with Tech Nine? He got a new album out, man. It's banging too. And you know, I don't even listen to rap no more hardly. But he was sending me not the whole album, he was sending me song after song as he was releasing them. And the album's actually a story, man. Every song is leading up to an end of a story. And he's an amazing artist, bro. And I knew he would be when he came home because of the shit he was doing while he was locked down was amazing. Just the quality of it wasn't that good. But now that he's home, that fool done blew the hell up. He's doing very well. Should collab with Kev Mack. Oh, who said that? Sean Ramsher. You should collab with Kev Mack. He's big in the gang history space on here. He's from LA. Yeah, I know Kev Mack. We talk not on the phone, but we talked through comments. When me and Cartoon was on my channel, and I sent him my phone number actually. So I'm gonna tap in with Kev Mack, and also I'm doing something with. He's from Neighborhood Pyru, and his name is Baby Half Pint, and his channel is something homie. Damn, what's his channel? We've been talking on the phone. You guys know him? Are you guys following him? Baby Half Pint from Neighborhood Pyru. What's his name, man? His name is Baby Half Pint, but his channel is, what's his channel? I wrote it down somewhere. He wants to collab on his channel with me, so we're gonna collab. I forgot what his channel's called, but I checked him out. He's in his 40s and he been gangbang. He's a Pyru. He's from LA and he's from Neighborhood Pyru. And I like the cat, man. I like his conversation. He's very level-headed. So I decided to collab with him. I'm gonna call him, matter of fact, when we get off this phone, and maybe we'll do a collab today sometime. I'm free today. I didn't work today. I'm sore. I've been working all for 2 weeks straight. I didn't have no days off. Now I'm taking a day off. Hey, Chris, what's happening? Hey, where's Dave at? Dave, are you in here? Dave from Texas? Or Scotty from Texas? My bad. Is Scotty from Texas? Where you at? Man, I can't believe how people get on here and make these weird ass statements like that. Why don't you start your own YouTube channel, homie, and you can touch bases on all that. You're a northerner and you're talking about Crip and Blood business, and that's not a good look. I wouldn't get on here and talk about Northenial business on here, talking about who you guys killed and all that. That's some lame shit. If you're of age and you've been around since the 70s, bro, you're very immature to get on my channel and make statements like that, bro. You must not have been you don't have no penitentiary up under your belt. If you have, you probably been to level 1 and level 2s, because you don't supposed to conduct yourself like that, bro. That's a sore subject when it comes to them two neighborhoods. And actually, 29th Street and Garden Block in Meadowview are getting along right now. They're like together, and you're touching on a subject that divided us at one time. And for you to get on my channel and make them kind of statements just shows what kind of cat you are, bro. You're like a troublemaking cat. We're still waiting for that cat X-rated for what he did in Meadowview back in the days. What kind of shit is that? I don't even think you want to see X-rated, to tell you the truth. X-rated is not a punk by far. And you're talking about someone else's beef, and you're that's just wrong, bro. We don't do that on Prison Yard TV. We don't do that in Sacramento, period. If you belong to what you say you belong to, you must be a DO or something to be talking like that. You ain't active talking like that, because you'd be checked for even bringing that up from your homies. My back is jacked up. So I just wanted to get on here, y'all. I wasn't even supposed to be on here this long. It's been 47 minutes. Stay blessed. If, like I said, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, man, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and please leave a comment. I'm trying to do a video a day now. I'm trying to come back in Central Cali fall under Northern Cali politics. Does Central Cali fall under Northern Cali politics? Hey, Sean, let me tell you this. Are you talking about in prison? And are you talking about blacks, whites, or Mexicans? Because it's all three different subjects. When it comes to black gangs, there are some people from Fresno and a couple people from Bakersfield that fall up under Northern Cali politics. When it comes to Northerners, if you're from Merced on back, Northern wise, yes. What's up, Big Pito, Pablito? Good looking, homie. I appreciate the support. Go back and check the video out from the beginning. What part of San Ho are you from? Horseshoe? Seven Trees? Where you from in San Ho? Are you a Northerner, bro? Big Pito, are you a Northerner? You a Crip, a Blood? What are you? What's up, Daniel Gonzalez? How you doing, bro? Appreciate the support. As you guys see, I'm not on my east side, 33rd Street. And yes, you're a Northerner. I know a lot of your homies, bro. One of your homies did that on me from San Ho. You know Magoo? Magoo did this dragon on my arm. He's from San Ho. And Little Man, I know Little Man. I know Rock. I know Makio. I know his father, Raphael. Damn, what's what's his it? Tim, Big Tim. I'm good, bro. Just checking in, big dog. Okay, Daniel, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate the support. If you guys ain't a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button and become a member of Prison Yard TV. Hit that join button. It's $3.99. Like I said, if you guys want one of these T-shirts, I'm raffling 5 of them off. They're $10 a raffle ticket, cash app only. And if you guys want to purchase one, they're $25.99. Send me your address, the color you want, and the size. I got red, I got navy, I got black. I got purple and I got pink. Hey, what you barking at, boy? That's my dog. So stay blessed. Tell the people you love that you love them. We don't know that we're going to be here tomorrow, so make sure you tell the people you love them today. Stay blessed, stay out the streets, and stay safe. Check y'all out at tomorrow. Maybe I might come back and do another video today, y'all. So stay tuned.